I was dating a certain vegan actress who I'm not allowed to name because of well, no, it's a legal thing. There's a restraining order.
Sorry. Okay.
But
after Salt and Pepper, we got into a lot of trouble.
Pay attention, creepy weirdo.
I would like a strong, powerful woman to protect me.
He'll fight for America.
Hip, Poopy Square.
The Playable Characters Podcast. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 174th level of Playable Characters Podcast. How are you, everybody? My name is Brian McGinnis. You know that I am the solo host now of this amazing podcast. We fired Calvin, we fired Olip, and it's just me. They weren't pulling their podcast weight. That's not true at all. We still love everybody. But this is fun, guys. This is we've been doing this for a bit now with just me, and I'm having a great time. Hey, quick shout out to my quarantine squad. If you guys don't have a quarantine squad, I suggest you get one. So myself, Jeff Cerulli, TJ Del Reno, Amanda Baramke, Tom Fata, and Nikki Vargas. We've been playing. We started off early, I guess like late March, playing like Jackbox games, Quiplash, things like that. Then they got us into Settlers of Catan. Never played Settlers before. My first time. It's a pretty fun game. We were playing digital, obviously, online. Then we were playing Ticket to Ride, which is super fun. Then we were playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare, all cross-platform and stuff. It's really fun to go through this when the world is ending with a group of people. So I suggest you all find some friends to play online games with if you can. Dude, play with me. Shoot me a message. I'll play some games with you for free. No Patreon needed for this one, folks. I will donate my time and play online games with you if you have a PS4 or a Switch, or if it's cross-platform, whatever. Follow us at Playable Podcast on Twitter and Instagram, please. If you haven't yet, shoot me a follow at Twitch, twitch.tv/laughatbrian. I'm going to start doing some fun retro game themed comedy shows very soon. It's going to be super fun, we hope. Speaking of retro games, let's dive in today. The guests we have. All right, quick backstory, guys. Shout out to my friend Tony Chiesa. We used to play this game back on his 8-inch fucking TV back when we were like 10 years old, maybe 12, I don't know, on his Genesis. I didn't have a Genesis, but some of my friends did. And whenever they had a Genesis, I would say, do you have Toejam and Earl? They were like, yes. I'm like, let's play it. And we'd play it for hours because it's super fun. I love this game. I backed the new one on Kickstarter. I gave them like $350 on Kickstarter, I think. I was so excited when this game was coming back. I got it for Switch. I got it for PS4. Huge fan of this series. We've had cool guests before on this on this show, obviously. You guys know that. We've had cool guests. Who's cooler than our guest today? Toejam and Earl here, everybody. How are you guys?
hey yo, what's up?
Is that Toejam? How are you, buddy?
You know, just playing with my third leg.
Oh man, how you doing? Brian?
Hey, Earl. How are you, man?
Longtime fan.
Oh, thank you.
Glad to be on the show.
Likewise. Does Toejam always just play with his third leg?
He does it way too much when he's nervous, and just sometimes when he's bored. It comes out, and we've talked about it in the past. But Toejam's gonna do Toejam. That's just the way he is. He is. He's cool. Like what? Simple question. Just what is up, my funky dudes? What's going on lately? Huh?
Well, I'm sure you know that I do have a literal third leg.
Yeah. Yes, I'm aware. It wasn't a euphemism.
No, it was not a euphemism.
Okay.
I play with my penis at other times.
Okay. Good to know. We've all been there. Yeah. So what else is going on?
Well, we're back. We're back at work. We're back in the studio. We're putting out another game. One just came out, and we're back at it. The team, the show must go on, and we're back together after what, 20, 30 years?
Something like that. It's been way too long. Way too long.
Earl, it's good to see you again. I mean, you never came to visit me in any of my multiple rehab.
Oh well, we also agreed we wouldn't talk about that.
Well, this podcast. We get real. We speak the truth.
All right.
If you want it, Toejam, what happened?
Well, I actually have to bring it up because Dr. Drew made me sign a contract when I was on Celebrity Rehab, and
I missed it was
season. It was good. It was good. They took a break for a while because a lot of the people died.
Yeah, a lot.
But that'll do it.
Amazing amount of people died. If you look into this, you should be concerned. But yeah, go on.
Yeah, the success rate was not good.
Yeah.
So, but they decided to reboot it because
The ratings were great.
Yeah.
The ratings were really great. Turns out people are really into suicidal ideation. So
we have that problem in society here now. We want to see celebrities either get rock bottom and then go to the top and then rock bottom again. So it's like it's a weird disease we have, so to speak, you know?
Plus, I came up with some of my best music in rehab.
Oh, yeah? Not just a couple funky beats?
A lot of musicians in there. We did a lot of collabs, you know?
Oh, that's awesome.
For some reason, being sober makes you want to do other stuff.
More boring stuff than create music.
A lot of them had never written a song sober. So that was interesting. The music, not as great, but something to do.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe it's not in tune as much if you're all not sober.
No, not as in tune. Not really as creative as something I'm used to as a musician and an alien.
Right.
But
as a collaborator and an alien, I was present for some of our greatest hits. You recall, Toejam?
Oh no, you definitely had input.
I would maybe go a little higher than input on that, but
Oh.
I understand. No, I understand. You had a little rough spat in the past, but you're good now. We're back at it. We're promoting these games.
Yeah,
and, making a living.
That's awesome.
Oh, I'm feeling much better now. In fact, the opening theme song to the next season of Dr. Drew will be by me. I just have to get an addiction again.
Oh, well, can you use a previous beat you've already made? Do you have to go full in character, I guess, or full method to?
Yeah, no. See, I don't do remixes. Every time I've been to rehab, it's been for a new addiction.
Oh wow! How many
That's
times?
That's part of my creative process. This will be 6.
Wow, there's that many things to get addicted to.
Oh yeah, Earth is amazing.
Yeah.
Well, we stopped looking for parts of the ship pretty much 15, 20 minutes after we crashed the first time around. The rest of the time was just Toejam looking for a fix.
Oh, all those boxes of presents. You thought there was something. In there.
It's for kids, presents, Oh,
I got it. But it's not. But it's not really.
I still like presents. Hey, speaking of the ship, I just want to make it certain right now that it was not my fault those humans got back to Funkotron, because that has been a widely spread and spurious lie, and I want to clear that up right now.
So you're saying you didn't take humans back with you to Funkotron?
Nope, that was not me. I don't know how that happened, and I am still wanted and have several warrants on Funkotron because of it.
Why would there be a warrant for that? Why wouldn't they don't want visitors? Or
well, the humans are kind of destroying the environment, and
I know. I'm sorry.
I don't know if you guys know this about you guys, but you're really xenophobic, even if it's not your planet.
We have a problem. We have a big problem right now.
You're literally on another person's planet and complaining about aliens.
Yeah, that's not good. Earl, did you have a problem with the humans in Funkotron, or?
You know what? I love people of all creeds and colors, and I'm just, I'm out here spreading love and making business deals. And you know what? Honestly, I've been very productive since a few human beings have been brought over to Funkotron, and get some good record deals out of it. I'm just about making deals. That's all I'm really concerned about. And I think Toejam talks a little bit too much about his past addictions and his problems with the laws and his xenophobia and the various diseases he's spreading to other planets, and the fact that he really kind of copied most of his music from late 90s R&B artists, that.
Oh, geez.
Way too much.
This is hurting me. My heroes. It seems like some things aren't right between you two.
Oh, no. We get along fine. We are absolutely
okay.
Since this new game came out, we have buried the hatchet. If there was a hatchet,
right?
I'm not saying there was, but if there was, we have buried it.
It seems a bit like a Chuck D Flavor Flav thing. Chuck does all the work. Flav's off doing his own thing. Is that?
I would agree. Yes.
Oh, all right.
I shouldn't, but I would agree.
Toejam, are you the Flavor Flav in Toejam Earl?
Well, if we were to go with this metaphor, that would also mean that I was the more musically talented one.
Whoa, wow. Chuck would not Appreciate that one.
You would agree with that.
I play several different
more than a
instruments.
metaphor, but I would just.
I play several instruments,
That's true.
and the third leg does help with that, with piano and guitar. You know,
I
foot
bet.
pedals.
And the drum,
So
the kick pad.
yeah, the drum, the kick snares. Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
The third leg is amazing for music.
Okay, good to know. All right, let's talk about like when you first crashed. How's your spaceship now? Like you mentioned before, or like, are you still looking for pieces, or is that all fixed and can you fly around to other places now?
Oh, that old piece of crap. Yeah, it got us home.
Okay.
Hopefully, it's actually in. They're talking to us about putting it in the that Hall of Fame, the Music Hall of Fame.
Really?
It keeps getting pushed back every time they think we're gonna get inducted. They say, I don't know if kids really relate to you anymore, and really, what the hell's the point of this property? And a lot of kind of hurtful things.
Yeah.
It's possible. Fingers crossed. All the fingers crossed. All the legs crossed.
Definitely.
Yeah, but it would look great.
I think it would. I mean, I'm sure like Jefferson Starship has their starship there, right?
Yeah, exactly. It could be like right next to, or perhaps even above.
Yes.
Jefferson Starship.
It's much better.
It's iconic.
It's also going to be difficult because, and Earl, I didn't tell you this yet. The ship kind of got repossessed. I made some bad investments, but I'm pretty sure we can get it back. I think Elon Musk bought it, and he seems like a pretty reasonable guy.
He likes space, so
he likes spaceships.
He
Our
does.
30-year-old spaceship got repossessed. What possible fine could you have incurred?
What kind of loan did you have
What?
on that spaceship for that long?
Well, I owe people on several planets money.
All right.
So
you could understand, man, Brian. This is why Toejam and I have we have a great working relationship. Things are good. We are working together again. There's another game coming out. Find out more about it probably at toejamandearl.com. I don't know.
Toejam and Earl Con?
Yeah, that's it. And you find out more about this. It's going to be amazing. Personality-wise, we don't exactly match up.
Yeah.
But, it takes all kinds to make this beautiful globe spin.
Just like me and Calvin. Rest in peace. Just
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, he's dead?
No, he's not. He's not dead.
Oh.
He's fine. I told you, you mentioned the money problem you had. You're still wearing the bling, I see. You got a lot of bling on, like almost too much at this point.
I would say too much, yes.
It's a lot. You're Earl's so much bigger than you, and you're wearing an Earl size amount of bling. Can you speak on that?
I feel like it's a aesthetic choice that I have made that I need to keep up an appearance. Like, what if we get back on Summer Jam? Like, I need to have this stuff. Like, we were on Summer Jam. We were actually there when Jay-Z brought out Michael Jackson.
Holy cow.
Yeah, because as we all know, he's an alien. So
yes.
Earl was very instrumental in making that happen.
Well, that's true. I managed to ink that deal. I did not get any recognition or profit from it.
The recognition I'd be okay not getting if I got the profit, if I got the money.
Yeah,
it's one or the other. If it's neither, that's not cool.
And I did nothing. I got no credit, money, recognition, control. I have no say in anything. And they were kind of rude to me. Also,
I'm very sorry to hear that. Hot 97 kind of sucks. It's Hot 97 Summer Jam, correct?
Yeah. They didn't even put us on the Summer Jam screen.
I would have been there if I knew you guys were there. That'd been cool.
Yeah, we did perform in the parking lot one year, and that was received well.
Yeah. Is it because you're both semi-nude? Is that why? Earl's not wearing a shirt. Toejam doesn't wear much. Is it?
There were mentions of that, but I had my hat and the jewelry on, which also serves as clothing.
Sure.
So
it
was semi-nude mixed with the fact that we are primarily targeting our music towards children. That I think may have
children.
People off.
I was accused of making an anti-Semitic rant, but that was proven to be false.
Okay.
Yeah, it was more than just Jewish people he was targeting. That's why it was proven false.
Okay, I got you. It wasn't solely.
There were a lot of ethnicities that had been touched. on not literally, but maybe literally a little bit, but like it was the 90s and the rules were different back then.
Yeah. What was it, Toejam? Was this one of your blackout periods or anything?
I don't remember any of it.
Probably then.
I was told secondhand and shown some videos. I was assuming it was Photoshop, but
it was the 90s, so there wasn't Photoshop yet.
Not back then.
There's that.
Definitely.
But like I said, this was all told to me, so I don't have any proof that it actually happened.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm glad you still overcame that, I guess, somewhat, and have a new game.
Well, I mean, there were good outcomes,
Yeah.
right? Earl, we got some notoriety.
Absolutely. I mean, specifically of the incidents, because we don't know if the Netflix documentary is going to be made yet, but they are in contact with me, and behind the Toejam. I think it would be great. I think it's binge worthy.
Maybe between the Toejam.
Between the Toejam.
That'd be a good
because they're like toes. Got it.
Yeah.
That's good. But our careers overall have been pretty much all uphill with like maybe a slight dip for a little while.
Right.
But then,
25 years about.
25 years. But like our lifespan of an alien, who knows how long that is?
That's a blip for you guys.
I mean, we don't know. We don't know how long Toejam is going to last.
That's unfortunate.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm very hardy.
That's good.
My species on Funkotron is known for living several hundred years.
Oh,
I actually think the chemical induction is what helps us, because I went vegan for a while. I was dating a certain vegan actress who I'm not allowed to name because of well, no, it's a legal thing. There's a restraining order.
Sorry.
Okay. But
after Salt and Pepper, we got into a lot of trouble. We can't.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Who has been with whom?
I got you.
But I think if we actually got Lisa Left Eye Lopez on that one game, like we'd have. But she died.
Yeah.
It was sad. I really shouldn't have told her to get on that plane.
I want to make that clear that we had nothing to do with the death.
That wasn't your spaceship.
No. I mean, I told her to get on that flight, but
right. But it wasn't like you didn't do anything.
No. I mean, and after Aaliyah, like I should have known not to, but I really like small planes, and I encourage people to get on them.
Yeah.
Kobe, I told him to get on a helicopter, and that didn't work out either. So
I still can't talk about that. That's still too personal for me.
I've not been involved in any of this.
I still get upset about it. Yeah.
Well, I'm not personally responsible. I just make bad. I just give bad advice. Apparently,
I got you. Here's a question I wanted to ask you guys. What is it like? So a lot of your presents that you pick up, you don't know what they are until you open it, right? You just kind of walk, you pick something up, you don't know what it is. What's it like accidentally putting on a pair of rocket skates and just flying off the side of the planet or just flying over a lake? Like, what's that like? It seems like it's awesome, but I wouldn't know.
Toejam's second major addiction was a result of a rocket skate accident.
Really? What happened there?
Obviously, obsessive compulsive disorder, because he's going around collecting things all the time.
Okay.
The second one was about his back injury.
Mm.
Severe
adrenaline.
Yeah. Oh, it was adrenaline. So you just got high on that? You were just excited about the rocket skates.
Oh, I think
a lot of oxygen.
We lost Toejam for a minute.
Oh no, I was here. I still kind of black out. Acid.
I didn't know if I should edit or what.
First it was the adrenaline, and then it was the injuries.
Right.
And then it was the oxys.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, he was basically like Chris Farley, where like the pratfall.
Oh yeah, I have both more and less bones.
More and less bones than what? I don't know how to calculate that. I think he is kind of delayed, isn't he? Where's Toejam calling us from? Maybe his Wi-Fi is pretty bad.
I am actually on Ursa Minor 3 at the moment.
That might explain it. Yeah.
I had a deal here when I was working on. Mm-hmm. And they have these crystals here. If you crush them up and let them soak through your skin, they get you really messed up.
It seems like it. I think it's going through your Wi-Fi now as well. Yeah. You're a bit of a delay, Toejam, which is the first time. Hey, that's what happens, folks, in the new podcast era. the new remote podcast.
So that's what I'm doing.
It's like 30 seconds behind.
How is that possible?
I don't know. Earl.
Yeah.
Let me talk to you for a second. What is your
Yeah, it's about it's
I think we just lost Toejam. His audio was cutting in and out a little bit here.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I don't understand what that's about.
Oh wait, what is this?
You have a collect call from Toejam.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Toejam, are you back?
yeah, I'm back. They only let us talk for a certain amount of time.
Are you in jail doing this interview?
Well, remember those crystals I was talking about?
The
Yeah.
illegal crystals you confessed to during this show? Yes.
Yeah, well, they're highly illegal.
Yes,
and it's
they're
part of
highly
the-
illegal. And you are in jail.
Well, yeah, I'm in jail already. There's no point in not saying it.
Wow. Unbelievable.
I guess he's got a point in a way.
Yeah. He's got a point. People, the game is outrageous. It's flying off the shelves.
It is.
Everyone should get it. There's almost probably no drug use mentioned in the game at all. Good for children.
It's just that weird doctor guy who like he laughs and he pokes you with the needle though.
Yes, but that's about vaccines, really. And
That's good.
it's a bigger issue.
I
But,
gotcha.
I mean, Toejam, he's got a rough patch right now, but he's gonna come out the other end, I promise you.
I hope so. This is
Yeah.
very Chuck and Flav here.
Hey, no, I think things are going to go great. I've actually been selling that guy my blood.
Wait, the mad scientist?
Yeah, he pays really good money for it. Something about genetic recombination. I'm sure it'll turn out fine.
Is he poking people with your blood? This is like some Oz shit from HBO right here.
Well, he said there was a chance if there's like some weird viruses might mutate, but I don't think that's going to be an issue.
Yeah, I mean that's nonsense. He said something about that back in March, and I have heard nothing in the news that suggests that.
Yeah,
So-
wish I was on your planet.
Yeah.
My goodness. Earl, what is your favorite present to find or least favorite present to find? Let's kind of dive into some of that stuff. Do you have one?
Oh man, so basically
I love the rocket skates and the Icarus wings. Those are super fun, but
the wings were amazing and they were great. And somebody of my heft, being able to get around faster is useful. I think the game kind of exaggerated how slow my movements were. If you know what I mean. I think it was just for like comedic effect, but I understand.
Yeah.
I think that's anything where you can showcase the music. Really,
Right.
that's the most important thing for me. So when we got a chance to dance with people,
Radio,
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, and that really was. I mean, effectively, I'm a musician at heart. I don't make music. I'm a producer,
Right.
but I'm a musician at heart, and
Yeah.
that's what I think is the most powerful thing.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I mean the boombox stuff. It's fun, a little pointless in game, but it's fun to do.
Yeah, I mean, does music ever have a point?
Well, I guess maybe. I don't know. I'm not a musician.
I'm not a musician either, but I produce a lot of
I
music.
heard. Yeah.
And I would say that it probably doesn't have a point.
Oh, interesting. Toejam.
So you're admitting that I'm the musician.
I would not say that.
You can't have a musical band with no musicians.
Well, we could come up with many examples.
Backstreet Boys, #1.
Yes.
Look, if we had more games, and I'm not saying that it's the fault of any Semitic people that we don't have more games, but if we had more games, I think that it would be possible to display both of our musical abilities better. And I think about that a lot. Why we don't have more games?
I do as well. Yes.
You should even put you in a Smash Brothers characters or something. Would you guys want to fight like in a tournament like that?
Oh yeah, I have so many guns. That's actually also another reason why I'm in jail.
That is a freaker reason why he's in jail. Yes, for the amount of guns he has on him.
I mean, from several planets, things that are just awful. Just
not just guns. Even
disintegrators.
Destruction.
Wow.
Yeah.
I got this thing that literally turns you inside out.
What the?
Yeah. It all started with the tomato gun, if you remember that.
I was gonna say all you had was tomatoes. Now you want guns? You know what? Sometimes I get the tomatoes isn't that accurate or powerful. So when I see that ice cream truck or the fucking guy with the sledgehammer, I wouldn't mind maybe blasting them away. But I didn't know Toejam that you had all these. Like,
well, that's another addiction that started. Like you said, the tomatoes weren't satisfying me, so I had to move up to AR-15s.
Jeez.
Assault shotguns.
Yeah. Probably all shotguns.
Which it is one of the reasons why he likes coming back to Earth so much, because you people really
it's pathetic. Yeah.
Love your gun.
We love I don't know why. I don't personally.
I actually got arrested for the grade 6 disintegrator that I got, which is illegal in 3 galaxies.
Yeah.
But man, does it work.
I bet. It seems awesome.
Used to be illegal in 4 galaxies, but it really works.
What's up with the elevators? That seems like we have elevators here, but they just go like from floor to floor. You guys get an elevator and you just float away. You fly through space and time. I don't know. Like, what does that feel like? What's the deal with that?
Original. We had the first concept for the TARDIS.
Like the Doctor Who thing.
Yeah, and the Brits just stole it from us. That was originally, and the aliens in that were supposed to be like real aliens, and now they just look like white men.
Well, white men do the worst.
White woman
who are aliens on our planet.
Yeah, but we don't give a fuck, huh?
Apparently,
no.
We're like, where's my smoothie? You know.
Also, Bill and Ted stole that from us, but we didn't care because that movie's awesome. So I didn't really.
Yeah, we were okay with that. That's fine.
Wait, weren't they the first? No, weren't they before your game? I don't know. You guys had the idea.
Time travel makes it weird, so that's what happened. Is we went back and gave them the idea for this.
That makes sense. Yeah.
It does. Just don't think about it too much, but it makes sense.
It makes sense.
The last time I was back to Earth, it was weird. Like the firmament was the same every time.
The what?
Like the land was the same every time. Like the first time we went, the land changed randomly every time we got out of the elevator.
Now it doesn't?
Not as much, but that may have been the drugs.
It might have been hallucinating on something.
It felt like it was different every time.
Firmament before?
Is that what he said? I think
so. I said firmament. I've been learning a lot of new words in jail.
It's like the page a day calendars. What happened?
He's trying to get his associates.
All right.
You're trying to get my associates.
I'm proud of you, Toejam. That's great.
When do you get out this time? Because I'm sure, like I said, like Funkotron just seems like a nonstop party. Your family and friends, I'm sure, will be happy to see you. When do you get out next and go back home?
There's a friend of mine that's getting one of those disruptors. So whenever he gets that, I'll be home.
Oh, so you're not going to do your whole sentence. You're just getting out.
Oh, please. I've never done a whole sentence. I have a life. I can't be sitting around here all the time.
I told you. I think that's the thing. You should probably, I don't know, maybe try to not become a better person, but I just mean like try to do your, what's it called? Like I've done my time.
Mm-hmm.
Justice was served, right? Type of thing. And maybe do your time. I don't know. I mean, you're more fun out, obviously. I don't know.
If you wonder why we've gone this long without having like a real new game,
and
I'm not going to point fingers or tentacles or anything,
right?
But Toejam's issues with authority have been a struggle for us.
Okay.
But I mean, he's my oldest friend, and I wouldn't change him, not for all the Taylor Swifts in the world. I'm representing Taylor Swift now.
Oh, really?
She's not an alien, and she's very, very productive.
That's a big get.
Yeah, a major get.
Good for you.
I'm super excited about this.
So you don't just
wait. When did this happen?
Yeah.
I have my own life, Toejam, and you know what?
You do not.
I definitely do. Listen, we're not going to get into this, but
yeah.
What do? You sit around and eat ho-hos because that's the only thing you really
I am on a
Earth.
Second time on this interview, someone has made light of my weight. I have lost a lot of weight in the last few years. The teacher has put me on a strict diet, and she has made my life beautiful. My wife.
Oh,
beautiful wife.
Yeah.
You're married?
You were invited to the wedding, didn't RSVP, but then crashed it.
Oh,
literally.
I guess he forgot.
With the spaceship.
Oh,
do you have footage of this?
We all do. Cell phones were around at that point, and we all have grainy Android base because iPhone can't for that footage of you crashing into our wedding.
Can I get some footage of that? It might be good for the show.
It might work for the Netflix show if it ever gets off the ground.
That's true. Yeah.
All right, we'll get that. We'll get that together.
People want to see that. Yeah. So you don't just do funk then, Earl. You do other type of music. It's like, what's your favorite type of music? Is it not funk, or do you like rap or country? I don't know.
Well, no, I still have my roots in funk and R&B.
Sure.
I'll be honest. It's controversial. I've done a lot of recent country western because it sells.
It happens.
The money represents something. People do want to hear it.
And plus, Big Earl sounds like a country singer.
I think it probably helps a lot that people think that I am a Texan and that they will work with me.
A giant white man.
Yes, right, and or at least I'm the right hue. I'm more on the on the one than the other. No offense, Toejam, but yeah. I mean, I don't think of myself as selling out. I'm just doing what needs to be done to get the work done.
I got you. Toejam, what about you? Are you still?
Nobody mentioned anything about you selling out. Why'd you bring that up?
I resent the accusation that I am sensitive about this.
Okay.
Well, during my many rehab stints, I learned about something called defensiveness, and you seem to be displaying a lot of defensiveness. Like, why do you think you sold out?
I absolutely do not think that, and I am outraged that you would suggest it.
I mean, yeah, some people call you that on Funkotron for working with the humans.
Who calls me that on Funkotron?
Wow.
Who calls me that? Who calls me a sellout? What is the name of the person or persons?
Earl's getting mad, Toejam.
Well, I mean, there's several primetime shows where it's been mentioned.
This is on me being a sellout. If that were true, that's because I am the most important person to come off that rock.
Wow.
Well, if you were still connected with your Funkotronian culture, you know this. But obviously,
I get it. The person who thinks I'm a sellout is the one talking to me from maximum security.
No, like I said,
folks,
it's not my opinion. It's several.
But you don't give a name. You're just saying it's not my opinion. It's just somebody who said that to me once upon a time.
Mostly the people who've been most severely affected by the humans that you work with there.
Listen, I love people of all creeds, colors.
Yeah, you say that, but the humans are really making a mess of Funkotron, and they blame you. People blame you.
Earl, what do you think about that?
I think that Toejam maybe is doing a little projection of his own because he's upset that I have a successful career outside of our thing.
Sure.
And that all he can succeed in doing is signing up for celebrity rehab because he thought he could meet Tony Danza, but it's going to be the other guy from Taxi.
Oh, yeah. Well, look at that. I mean, Toejam, what do you think? Are you jealous of Earl's other success outside the group?
I have in group, we have talked about how Earl has a joyless existence based solely on materialistic gain. I don't believe that, but it's been said.
The group said it, right? It wasn't you, it was the group. A group of people I don't know in rehab. Jeff Conway said that about me? Did Jeff Conway say that about me before he died? Did Jeff Conway die?
Maybe.
I don't know who died. I just know people died. Jeff Conway was oddly enough on your side, but one of the Funky Bunch, not the main one of the other Funky Bunch, very critical. Very critical.
Yeah.
Not the main one.
It was one of the bunch.
Right. Not Marky Mark, one of the bunches.
Yeah, one of the bunch. I mean, by the end, the definition of celebrity got really loose.
Yeah, okay.
You can tell.
Yeah. Oh, they were with you in rehab. Okay, that's not a celebrity.
I mean, I'm an A-lister, but yeah, I was not surrounded by people who had the same draw as me.
I got you. That makes sometimes by season 10 they gotta just find anybody.
Yeah.
If you've done a commercial back in the 80s, they'll find you. Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, there were people, there were people that I was a fan of, but they had kind of faded from the public eye. Kind of like Earl.
Ooh. Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want this to get to me. I'm glad we're getting this out. Maybe you guys needed to discuss this. I don't know.
Dennis Rodman was very critical.
Does he know what he's talking about?
He's a traveled man. I mean, he was kind of like my life coach. I mean, we had Dr. Drew, but like I think I learned more from Dennis Rodman.
I maintain that Dennis Rodman was originally from Funkotron. And
maybe, but he's done more drugs than I am, and he honestly doesn't remember.
Yeah. Guys, we got to wrap it up soon. I don't want to end it. I know people want to maybe have you back on again, but anything else you both want to get off your chests to maybe clear the air or, say what you want to say. Earl, do you want to go first?
I think the new game is great.
It is.
And the next game is going to be even better. We're going to do it probably Indiegogo so that we don't have to, we could get all the funds without having to reach a goal. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And it's going to be amazing. It's going to be spectacular. It's probably going to be somewhat of a rebrand of the thing you already played already. But that's okay because it'll be on the next platform. It's going to be Toejam and I have never been closer. We're technically physically apart right now, but that's because of the law.
Yep.
And everything's going to be amazing. Buy Taylor Swift's new album. And yes.
Okay. I like Toejam. Any last not last words, but
yeah, we're aiming for PlayStation 5, and Heidi Fleiss and Tom Sizemore are gonna help me out with that. They have certain connections in the Semitic world, and we think we're gonna get that done. I plan on having a new album out with the Funky Bunch.
That's awesome. I would Toejam and the Funky Bunch. Who wouldn't buy that?
Which part of the Funky Bunch though? That's that we're talking about me.
That's to be announced. But with Steven Adler from Guns N' Roses, well, he was in. Steven Adler is going to sign on for drummer, and some other people that I've met in rehab.
Wow.
Good. Yeah.
Earl seems a little upset that maybe he didn't go with your label, Earl. Or
I mean, generally we like to put out actual acts, not fever dreams of a lunatic in jail, but yeah, sure. That's what I'm upset about.
Hey, look, Tom Sizemore still has a lot of pull.
I wasn't talking about Tom Sizemore being the lunatic in jail. What happened between me and Tom Sizemore does not relate to this particular situation.
He's gotten over that, Earl. You should too.
What happened?
It's that actually we probably shouldn't talk about. It's very
if you want to. We can come back one day. I know what would lighten the mood. You guys want to play a quick game with me?
Sure.
Let's play a game of Wed, Bed, Dead, everybody. Oh, my goodness. We're going to play America's favorite game show on a podcast. Actually, the world's, and Funkotrons included now. So I'm going to give you guys 3 video game characters. You got to tell us who you want to wed, who you want to bed, and who you want dead. It's very simple. I'll try to show some pictures for you on the screen as well. This first one, she is from the Mortal Kombat series. If you look at the screen, it's a little small, but Sindel. If you guys know Sindel, she is like a 10,000-year-old evil queen. She's got that long white hair.
Oh, yeah.
They can grapple you. They can rip you apart. She can scream your skin off. So keep that in mind. Pretty scary. But I think Toejam, he's got to put another quarter in the machine. So Sindel, we'll just keep going and see if he comes back. Sindel is very old, but looks good for her age. I'm sure you'd agree, Earl.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, that was my fault.
You're good. It's okay. Did you put another quarter back in the machine, Toejam?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah. These things cut off, and then we got to go to the commissary, and it's a whole thing.
Oh, I don't know what it's like talking to you from prison.
I don't want you to get into a fight with inmates waiting to use the phone. I hope you're okay.
Oh no, I run this place.
Oh, good. Really? You're a regular.
Yeah.
All right, so the first one, Sindel, the queen, old evil queen, but superpowers. Next one is, there's no picture, the NBA Jam announcer. We all know him. He's very excitable. He's a rah-rah, sis-boom-ba type of guy.
From downtown!
Right, that guy. He's
heating up!
Right, I don't know what he looks like. That could be your own imagination there. His next one from the Resident Evil series, the main guy, Chris Redfield, who's... he fights zombies. He's fearless in a way. He's a kind of generic soldier boy, but
I ran into him once at a party at
There you go.
at Puffy's place.
Nice. How is he? He seems a little. I mean, he's seen a lot
chill.
of shit. Yeah,
He's chill. Yeah, he's seen so much stuff that like nothing really phases him.
Right.
I mean, he did a little dance with Diddy. It was cool.
Oh, that's cute. All right. Let's have Toejam go first in case he gets booted off again. So, what are your choices here, Toejam? Wed, bed, dead. So you got Sindel, Chris Redfield, and the NBA Jam announcer. What do you think?
I think I would bed the NBA announcer just for the epicness of it.
The compliments,
Like,
right?
Yeah, he's going downtown. Like he just can't
From
beat
deep.
From deep. Yeah, he's on fire. That may not be the best one, but it depends what you're into.
But he make you feel good. He make because you're doing a good job. Because he's yelling and cheering, having a good time.
Yeah, everybody likes positive reinforcement, especially in bed. You like to know that everybody's having a good time.
Yeah,
very
expressive of his feelings.
Yes.
I think I would dead Sindel because although I am a feminist, I don't like women who are too pushy or in charge.
Okay.
And and that might dead her.
Yeah, she's
and
evil.
then and I would marry Chris Redfield because he is prepared for anything.
That's a really good point. And he's got a lot of guns, which I'm sure you guys can chat about.
He's got a lot of guns. He's got chainsaws. He's got bats. He's got a golf club. He's got a camera for some reason.
He's got herbs.
Herbs. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Very good choices there. Earl, what do you think? You feeling the same way or what?
As you know, I am a happily married person. I am married to Letitia, love of my life for a number of years now.
Sure.
And just my second half, my partner in crime, the person who major investor in my company.
Yeah.
So I mean, but I'll play along. Because I'm fun. I'm still fun.
Just for fun.
So I would Dead would definitely be the NBA announcer, and he knows what he did.
Oh, interesting.
Rodman, he knows what they did.
Rodman. Okay. Yeah.
That's a thing.
Okay.
I guess wed Sindel because I'm happily married, but I'm not dead. You know what I mean?
Sure. And she's like a queen, so you're like instant royalty if you marry her.
Well, I was thinking about betting her, but I can marry her too.
Yeah. I thought you said wed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I may have, but the last one, dude, I think you had a couple of men on the list, male humans, and as I said, I am primarily in the country western music production at this time in my career, and for that reason, I feel like I cannot answer the question about whether I would wed or.
Wow, the first abstain ever, I think.
Yeah, well, I think for cancellation reasons, I should not answer that question. A country western cancellation is a very
it's a real thing
affair. Yes,
it's more than internet.
Right.
Put it that way.
It doesn't just stop at them tweeting bad things at you. Your house gets burned down.
Wow.
Yeah, they tend to show up. It's not good.
Toejam,
it's not fun.
Toejam, how do you feel about Earl not wanting to answer the question?
I mean, from a business perspective, I get it.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to build something here. But, I mean, from a personal perspective, I think it's quite cowardly. But, Earl was never known for his outspoken views.
Okay.
I believe once he said Republicans buy music too.
Oh, geez.
So
Earl, come on.
I mean, I'm just
true. It's true.
I guess, sure.
They're 51% of the population.
Oh, it's too much.
Yes, you got to be. They're both sides.
Yeah,
I mean that also figures into a lot of the sellout talk back on Funkotron, but Earl wouldn't know about that.
Funkotron is very anti-Republican.
Do you guys have
Funkotron is very liberal.
I hope, it seems like it. Okay. Wow. Okay. I'll do mine quick here. So I'm going to bed Sindel. I'm going to bed her.
That's fair.
I think it'll be fun. It might be interesting to have someone take charge and tell me what to do. whether it's mean or not. I feel like it would be a fun thing. Plus,
I say that it is.
Yeah,
very
she's
much so in my personal experiences. Yes, it is.
There you go. And like I said, she's very old, but she looks good. For 10,000. I'm going to wed NBA Jam announcer because I want that. You're doing great all the time, the rest of my life.
I get that.
If I cook some dinner, excellent. Like they would just be a fun all the time. They don't get
boom
mad.
shakalaka.
Right? I mean, they're always in a good mood. They're always building you up, and sometimes you just need that, especially nowadays.
I just realized I may be mixing something up with double dribble, but who cares?
Hey, they're all that's all that's all Jam. And then Chris Redfield, he's seen a lot of death. He's going to see one more, and that's his own, unfortunately, in this situation. I mean,
he might welcome it.
Yeah, maybe he's just like, hey, let's see what being a zombie is all about. Maybe I'll even have a zombie bite him to turn him, and he can kind of live that way or unlive that way. I don't know. So those are my choices. We're all winners here, except Earl, I think. But again, I understand.
Earl, I think I am the biggest winner of them all. Not only do I have a lovely wife in the form of Letitia, my partner, my confidant, but also we have a great new game coming out.
Right.
Look for the GoFundMe real soon. It's going to be amazing. GoFundMe just a little bit more streamlined between us and the fans, right?
So it was Indiegogo. No, you already changed it to GoFundMe?
It up a little bit. GoFundMe, and then go directly into our GoFund my habits.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we're getting on that PS5.
Heck yeah, I hope so. It'd be great. Well, it's backwards compatible. So it's backwards compatible. So you already are.
Nice.
So there you go.
See, I said it and manifested it. Put it out there.
From prison, making moves.
Man, you got to manifest it.
Toejam and Earl, this has been the biggest thrill for me, having you both on. Toejam for most of the time. Earl is staying with me the whole time here. But thank you guys so much for doing this. This is the first really tell all. I think it's going to help the new game. It's going to help the new show you're trying to get. All this stuff. So.
Thank you so much for having us. We're big fans.
Thank you.
We've never been closer and more in sync with each other.
Yeah.
Despite little hiccups here and there, the new game is going to be great.
Yep.
Use our PayPal and just send us money, Venmo us some cash, and we're going to get this out. It's going to be amazing.
You can send money to my commissary.
Okay.
There.
They'll.
And then
will you get
it? It'll be there when I get out.
Gotcha. Well, good luck, Toejam. Hopefully you get out soon. Earl, keep doing what you're doing. And this has been amazing, guys. Thank you so much. Everybody else, thank you for listening. And we will talk to you all next week. Bye. Today's playable characters were played by Frank Hablawi, Earl, and John Minus, Toejam. Find them both at nonproductive.com. That's non-productive.com.